Yes, sir. What's up? What's going on? What's the deal? What is the deal? Get this shared up in a few places real fast. Big, quick live though, not too spectacular. In and out. It's holiday. I wasn't gonna stream, but in and out. In and out. Okay. I'll give you guys a couple thoughts. And it is what it is, right? Let me share this up real quick. Lovely day yesterday. You got to bet straight, man. You know, you absolutely have to bet straight. It's next to a must, man. Straight up. Let me pin this up. All right. Not too big of analysis of things of that nature today. I looked at a few things, a few spots that I wanted to touch on, and we getting out of here. Um, it's the holiday. Toronto and Tampa Bay love the hitting weather here, so that's the headline. I can't go no farther than that. Arizona and St. Louis, widespread light to moderate rain in the early into late morning and early afternoon will gradually clear. It might linger long enough for a late start, but it will clear. And I expect they are able to play 9 clean innings regardless of the weather or not. They need a late start. Not they need a late start. The wind's blowing in at 10 miles an hour. New York and Colorado. Keep an eye out on New York, Colorado, man. I don't feel like reading all this stuff here. Got weather though. Got weather. Go ahead, do your due diligence. Read up. Do your due diligence. Check in. Right. We crushed them on that game yesterday. If you bet everybody hits, runs, and RBIs on that New York Yankees team, you won money. Um, Philadelphia and Atlanta. I mean Athletics. Winds blowing out to left, then left center at 10 miles an hour. Very solid hitting weather, so we know what the deal is with that. Stacking, how you doing, my guy? What's going on? Miami at Los Angeles Angels, winds blowing out nearly 10 miles an hour. And then San Diego Padres at Atlanta. The main storm complex comes late, like 10 p.m. Could we see a downpour or two ahead of us? Ahead of that? Sure, but probably not. Lowest chance of a delay. Um, Dodgers and New York Mets, a few little showers. I doubt it's anything heavy enough to matter. Winds blowing left to right at 10 miles an hour. So, it is what it is with that situation. Um, spots that I looked at today. I did take a look at this Cleveland Guardians and Detroit game. I was scared to give out some plays for this game, but the righties were the ones for me. Um, Gleyber Torres, he looked really, really good, right? But it is what it is. The game has started, and we refresh this. And I'm going to get ready to just go over the plays, some of the bats that I looked at, and things like that. Like if you wanted to live bet, Gleyber Torres looked really good. At times, Malloy looked good, and then Ibanez, the righties versus the lefties here. But I didn't really bet too much on this one. Excuse me, I ain't gonna lie. Man, I got the hiccups. Goodness gracious. Okay, right now we got Jared with Baltimore Orioles. I did look at this game. Right, for sure. So, like I said, it's the holiday. I wasn't gonna do nothing today, but I'm dropping in and I'm dropping out. Right. Take what I do say with a grain of salt and do your research. You know, y'all fuck with me every day, so y'all know what it is, right? So when I'm looking at the bats, I'm looking at bats here. Kramer is pitching his worst on the road. I want to say definitely versus lefties. We know Devers is on a heater right now, right? So I like Devers for a hit all the way up to a home run. Duran, I like Devers and Duran to tag team this motherfucker today, right? So I really like Devers. Really like Duran. There were some few other bats, ancillary bats there, but trust and believe. I like Devers. I like Devers. He's been on the heater, right? I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him for a hit all the way up to a bomb. I want to say he's got about maybe a bomb or two versus him. If that matters or anything, let me see. One thing I do want to do is let's see. Denver's got two bombs, 7 for 20. Nice sample size, batting 350, three walks and three Ks. That's about it. Duran, okay. Let me see. This season, so that 1 and 2 spot, he's giving up one home run to that one spot. To that two spot, he's giving up two home runs. And then that four hole, who's ever batting fourth, he's giving up three bombs on that slot. 321 average at one, 429 average at the two. That one would be Duran, that two would be Devers, and then that three, that four would be uh, Navarez. So, but Devers and Duran, I really like those guys today. Duran is warming up. Devers is hot as fuck. Now, Holiday. Wait. On the flip side here, if I'm looking at anybody here, it's gonna be the usual suspects who I've been betting on. I mean, who I've been mentioning for the last few days, and just stick with that. Ryan O'Hearn, Holiday, Henderson, and Mullins down there. Making a little bit of noise, right? Am I gonna bet on any of these guys? I don't know, right? I'm betting on Devers and Durant. Sure, I've already bet on them last night. So, but Holiday, I can talk about the hit for Holiday, O'Hearn, Gunner, and Mullins. Mullins got two bombs. Holiday's kind of warm right now, so it is what it is. I didn't touch on this San Francisco game. I didn't look at that. I wanted to look at the Milwaukee game. Didn't look at that. The Cubs. Okay, my Cubs. So Lodolo, right? So, man, boy, that lineup looking good right now. I'm gonna tell you this shit. So Lodolo, right? Lodolo is my guy. I can't fuck with Lodolo at home in Cincy. I just can't do it, right? I can't do it. I cannot do it, bro. Straight up. So, um, looking at Lodolo here, um, just getting straight to the chase. Looking at some of his splits, he's given up six bombs to righties. He's got a 378 batting average to lefties. Go figure. Um, Home is where he's getting his ass crushed at. Six ERA at home, 1.45 on the road. West Bank say I'm putting all the money on San Fran. You backing what's the pitcher name? I forgot his name. You backing his ass though. But said, yeah, I didn't look at that game. I really want to look at that game. Oh, Elliot Ramos, he let me down yesterday. I got to go take a glance at it, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I don't even know if I'm going to have time. But where we at? Five of those bombs. Six home runs. Home to five of those bombs came in home to righties. So it is what it is with that situation. You can't give up power to righties. Uh, and you look at Kyle Tucker here. Um, you look at Kyle Tucker here. Kyle Tucker. At the end of the day, I don't have to type this shit in. Let me tell you this right now. Because I am trying to save time. Let me tell you what I like right here. Let me go down the line. Kyle Tucker. I mean Hap. I like Hap versus lefties. Kyle Tucker looks really good versus this pitch mix. Seiya Suzuki. This is the interesting thing here. Lodolo hasn't given up a bomb to lefties. He hasn't. Suzuki looks amazing versus this pitch mix as well. Suzuki hits lefties really good, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. So pitchers know Kyle Tucker is dangerous. He got lefty splits. He hits lefties real good. Trying to pitch around Kyle Tucker gonna get your ass hurt by Suzuki, right? So I like Hap versus lefties. Kyle Tucker, you can look at him for hits, runs, all the way, even a walk, all the way up to a bomb. Suzuki, I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to bet Kyle Tucker and Suzuki for a bomb. The only way it's gonna. That's where it's gonna settle this shit, right? Might not put a lot on it, but I'm gonna sprinkle on it. Hits, runs, and RBIs for Kyle Tucker. I'm betting them both. Um, Nico Horner not striking out, right? Love this, love the fact that he's not striking out. Justin Turner over the course of his career, just like yesterday, he went yard, right? He's a lefty killer, right? He is old man, but trust when I tell you, he's a lefty killer. We already know this, right? Carson Kelly, he can get out of that. He can get out of that. The thing about that, he can get busy. Carson Kelly, you already know he had a bomb yesterday, but this ballpark is small, right? Um, I think I missed on the team total for the Cubs at 4.5. I think I missed it. I really wanted that. Um, well, it's a minus 130, so I'm gonna have I missed a good number, right? So that's the importance of getting to a good number. So at the end of the day, on the flip side here, on the flip side here, Ben Brown, he's got good case stuff. These guys will sit down, right? But I don't know. I don't. I these. I'm so. This is where I'm scared of Cincinnati at home, right? They can get busy. So if I'm looking for a hit, it's gonna be Lux. But I like Dela Cruz here. I do like Dela Cruz. If you can stomach the strikeouts, but I do like Dela Cruz. He can get busy in this spot. You can look at his you can look at his stolen bases too. Will Benson, historically, even from this year, even from that last year, at home versus righties, he's always in play for a bomb, bro. He is, right? So if I'm looking for a bomb here, it would be Benson, Ellie De La Cruz, um, hits, small ball, Gavin Lux. But make no mistake, anybody can hit a bomb in this ballpark because it's a small park. So I expect runs to be put up here. I'm a little bit more confident in my Cubs, but you just don't know who can pop off in this ballpark. I'm a little bit scared here. I might take the over. I might take the over in the full game. So it is what it is. I'm trying to look at this lineup. Mm, I'm going over team total for the Cubs. Fuck it, man. It is what it is, right? All right. Toronto and Tampa Bay. Now, Toronto. uh, Ron Pepiroy, he's pitching his worst to righties, right? That's a bump to righties. Bo Bichette, Vladdy. Oh, there's no there's no the other kid, the lefty, he's not in the lineup. All right, well, fuck it. Right. So I'll tell you this. Vladdy just hit a bomb yesterday. We got great weather here, small ballpark. Don't be surprised if Vladdy goes yard again today. Bobachet can go yard. I'm looking at these righties, So, truth be told, George Springer, all these righties get a bump, right? Ryan Pepperwood's pitches worse to righties. If you're looking for somebody for like 2 hits or something like that, Bobachet, Vladdy, right? So it is what it is, like with that situation. I can see instances where Springer get his hits, runs, and RBIs on, or because of both Bichette and Vladdy, they can hit pretty decent. You can look at Bo Bichette and Vladdy hits, runs, and RBIs. Like I said, these guys are hit candidates, and Bo Bichette and Vladdy definitely are home run candidates. It's hard for me to. This is a team that I wrestle with. Um, trying to predict shit right with this Tampa Bay team. But I'll tell you this: Brandon Lowe looked good, right? Am I going to bet on him? Probably not. Historically, Bassett, here and there, he can give up something to lefties, right? Historically, so that's one thing. But Brandon Lowe did look good. Yandy Diaz, Caminario did. They wasn't striking out, right? Then you get a weather bump, right? You get a weather in a ballpark bump. So anything can happen here. We got an over under 9. Just, last 2 weeks, Yandy Diaz or Brandon Lowe hadn't struck out versus his pitch mix. I did not look at this White Sox game. White Sox been putting up runs. Keep an eye out for Luis Robert. Benintendi is back. I did not know that. I'm gonna take a look at Luis Robert. Historically, he's hit lefties well. Wouldn't be surprised if he don't take Corbin deep. Um, I didn't look at this game here. Shout out to Vinny getting busy for us yesterday. Didn't look at this Houston game. Didn't look at this Arizona game. New York Yankees. If you're looking for some strikeouts, but we do have weather here, right? So it's a cat and mouse game. Will Warren can really, strike these motherfuckers out. Sensatella can give up a ton of hits. He's somebody who gives up a ton of hits. Keep an eye on the weather. All the bats are in play, bro. All the bats are in play. Sensatella gives up a ton of hits. Man, we smoked them in this game yesterday, boy. Man, we smoked them, right? So it is what it is. I won't be betting on any Colorado bats. I won't. Jordan Beck looked okay. There were times Ryan McMahon looked okay, and I forgot who else, but I'm not betting on those guys straight up. Great weather here in Philly game, right? Philly, we have Lazardo, we have Hoglund on the mound here. So Harper looked really good, right? And I want to say you get a bump to the righties. Don't quote me on that. You can go back and check. But Harper did look good. Schwarber is a beast. We know that. I think it was Real Muto or Baum. I forget who it was. I'm sorry, but um, Harper looked good, especially the last 7 days. That's 14 7 days. We know we went over this yesterday. Even the, Rooker got that bomb for us yesterday, but it wasn't versus the primary pitcher. It came late, but hey, I'll take it any way I can get it. Now, but Jacob Wilson, Langoliers, they brought them bats out versus some lefties. We went over this shit extensively, and Jacob Wilson probably had like 3 hits. Langoliers had probably had about 3 hits. Don't quote me on that, but I know one of the two had like 3 hits. Rooker had a few walks yesterday. He was being, he was being a pest. He was being pesky, but you know, uh, Lozado was really good. Lozado was really good. So I don't know how exactly I really want to attack this, man. We know these athletics can hit lefties. I don't know how I want to attack it. It only takes one swing of a bat, right? Rooker can knock one out the park with the versus the best of them. Two lefties in a row. He might smoke one today. You never know. Uh, Luzardo's only given up 2 home runs all season. Luzardo's been good. So if you want to chicken out on this game, be my guest. But who's good versus lefties? Wilson, Rooker, Langoliers, and Ajar, right? Those guys are good versus lefties. For the first 5 batters that we see right here, like I said, they could be cooking, right? Some of these guys betting damn near 400 or 400 versus lefties. I'm just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Who I am betting on. Definitely betting on Harper, probably taking his hits, runs, and RBIs. I need to see what the number's going to be. I have to go back. I think Real Muto has been the one that's been really warm as of late. That can do some damage on his back end. It's going to be Philadelphia moneyline parlays, run line straights. Nothing for me, right? Um, Boy, do I want to look at this Miami game. What I will say is, Ever Cabrera, he does have good K stuff. He'll strike these motherfuckers out. He'll give up a bomb and he'll walk people. So he's a guy. It's like a race for him, right? He comes in, Eric Cabrera. He's got tremendous K stuff. It's like he's racing to get his Ks, racing to get out of here, right? So his command is off a little bit with the walk and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Stowers, he hit his runs and RBIs for me yesterday. He did not hit the bomb for me yesterday, but he cast his runs and RBIs. Going up against Hendricks, I do need to come back and look at this game. I'll come back and look at it. If I see something, I'll post it in the dub, right? Liam Hicks, if he's in the lineup, I'll definitely be wanting to see if he's in the lineup. Kyle Stores, I'm stalking him now for a home run. And then yeah, this game could probably, I don't know, we'll see. Because historically, the Angels will strike out. I need to go in and take a look at these Angels bats and see what's going to go on. But Taylor Ward has been on fire. Old Hoppy can get busy. So, but I ain't gonna give you guys nothing that I didn't check out, right? But we do know that Edward Cabrera could come in there and get some Ks and get his ass lit up. I'm not too much. We know Dylan Cease can get busy. I didn't look at this game, but I do want to. I do want to look at these Atlanta bats. I did not look at these Atlanta bats. I'm going to look at these Atlanta bats, bro. Straight up, not too much. I'm not going to be scared of Cease. I'm not. Straight up, I'm not going to be scared of Cease. And San Diego just ain't been scoring, man. I have no problem with not betting on them right now, and that's it. bro. I didn't look at this game. I think Landon Knack's gonna get hit, but I didn't look at these numbers. I think Landon Knack's gonna hit. That's another game I gotta take a rain check on. I have to go cook and I have to get with the family. Peace out. I'll go through this again. I'll give you some favorite bats here. Duran, Devers. I like O'Hearn, hits, runs, and RBIs. Um, of the games that I looked at, Seiya Suzuki, Tucker, right? My favorite two, but I got multiple. Nico Herner, Turner, Hap. I like those guys. Dela Cruz, Gavin Lux, Will Benson. If I'm looking for a bomb, Dela Cruz, Will Benson. Um, Bobuchet, Vladdy, um, Brandon Lowe. Of the games that I looked at, the whole squad for the Yankees, strikeouts for Will Warren are in play. Bryce Harper, Schwarber. I'm not gonna give you any of these athletic bats, and that's all I checked out, man. So it is with Jackson. I didn't look at what they gave me, so this is my first time looking. I told them give me their top home run bets. They gave me Ward, Schwarber, Judge, Devers, Ohapi, honorable mentions Olson, Bellinger. I told them to give me their top bets. They gave me Boston money line over in the Colorado game, Colorado and Yankees game. Ward to hit a bomb. Damn, that's the top bets. They gave me Ward to hit a bomb. Then they gave me Ohapi over here to home runs. Okay. Um, Brewers money line over 8 in the Atlanta game. Honorable mentions Devers to record an RBI, leads the MLB. Devers leads the MLB with 48 RBIs and has a strong history versus. Ooh, I did not know that. Especially hitting behind. You can probably look at him for 2 RBIs. Kyle Schwarber to hit a home run. Schwarber's tied for the MLB lead in home runs and faces a favorable matchup against the Athletics Gunnar Hoglund. Peace out, y'all. That was 22 minutes. Maybe I should try to get this shit done in 22 minutes like this a lot. If you feel like I should start doing it like this, let me know, man. Let me know. If you feel like I should start doing like this, it would be awesome if you comment and let me know, right? Let me know. Peace out.